Good morning. Good morning, guys. What's happening? How we doing today? Tuesday, January 6th. What is going on? How we doing, guys? What's happening? What's happening? What happening? What's going on? No coffee for me today. Got to go do the old annual physical, blood work, and all that jazz. Dan Bennett, good morning. First one breaking the tape. First, very first. Ha! He says, let them eat cake. Josh Baker's here. Good morning, Wendy. Yeah, Dan is first. Oh, yeah. Give something the haters something to chew on today, right, Dan? Yes, you did beat Lock-in. But you have a new contender. Dan Bennett was first to break the tape this morning. Good to see you guys. I'm glad to see that's turned into a thing. Lee Frisbee, good morning. How did your workout go yesterday? Alex Redmond checking in at an 8.5. Anybody else? How we doing, guys? Good to see you. Oh, man. Yeah, there's Wiley. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. All right. What is happening? Yeah, back at it yesterday. Kind of felt like was the first day kind of back, really, but on some calls and got some things done. Brad coming in at a 7. What do we got to do to get that up, Brad? Jubal, top of the morning to you. And a balance of the day to yourself, my friend. Yes. Yeah. Ben Bryant, these morning lives cultures, different kind of hate. Yeah, exactly. They'll put the feet right to you if they smell blood in the water. Oh, you late? Hey, man, we typically arrive at 8 a.m. sharp. Just so you know. Shane is here. Good to see you. Yes, I'll be at Job Tread Connect. Who else will be there? Good morning, Chris Pierce. Yeah, Bubba will be at Job Tread Connect. Richard, I think, is going to forgo it and going to be at the Raleigh event the following week. Ben's a 9. Love to see it. Hello, everyone. Also, I'm showing as first on my phone. We're going to need a screenshot of that to be able to validate. It's getting a little bit cutthroat here in the chat. Tim Kasperzak, good to see you. Whew. Well, guys, I've got an appointment at the bottom of the hour this morning, so I can't keep you too long today. Got to go do the old annual physical stuff, blood work, make sure that everything's still hitting on all 8 cylinders, which is always good to do. So don't put that stuff off, guys. Got to go from there to the dermatologist to have get a check over there. So you hit 50, and that's just shit you got to do. I'm telling you. Just make sure nothing's falling off, right? A little under the weather today, but still plugging through. Good for you, Dan. I'm glad you're still at it. Hit the fluids, brother. Yeah. Good morning, Argentina and Danielle. I have a screenshot. Who do you think you're dealing with here? The CSI. That's who I'm dealing with. Yeah, for sure. Or else you're sleeping in the ice house. We keep it pretty cool here anyway, Ben. You know that. That's Moeller. Well, well, good to see you guys. Mike Nunez is here on Instagram. Good to see you. Mike's with Nunez Vineyard Management out there in Napa. Good to see you, buddy. Well, let's get after it. Hey, new series today. I want to pivot away from the leadership stuff a little bit and the taking your seat at the table and talk mental toughness, because I think it's a time when we kind of need that. Maybe we're making new commitments, having new standards, that kind of thing. Good morning, Pete Christensen. They moved colonoscopy down to 45. Can't wait. Yeah, that was a good time. I won't share details, but I will say they said to see you in 10 years. So I was like, yes. And that was at 50. Oh, wait, I'm 6 years in. Yeah, just knock me out. Whatever you got to do. You women have it rough. So Yeah, yeah, but get it done. Get it done. It's always good to, you hear stuff with people in the news that were perfectly healthy and all of a sudden, bam, something happened, they're gone. So tomorrow is not promised. So yeah, yeah, right, man. Yeah. You get the special treatment for sure. Right. Yeah. That's a rough road. So guys, be thankful for your health. Um, or else. So here's Brandy Kemp. We have to do it too. Yeah, right. Oh man. We're lucky. Guys are lucky. That's all I'm gonna say about that. He's standing up. All right, all right, all right. Stop it, stop it. Guys, motivation's a lie. How's that for an opener? I want to talk to you about that today. Um, yeah, I want you to wait to stop feeling good and start acting like you already feel good, acting like a leader. All right. 30 people here already. 805. What's going on? Good to see all you guys. Yeah, appreciate you showing up. All you guys that are sharing this, thank you so much. Guys, if motivation worked, none of us would be overweight, right? None of us would be broke. None of us would be behind on our goals if motivation worked, right? So we can get fired up, we can get motivated, right? But it doesn't stay, it doesn't stick. It doesn't build winners. Okay? It might get you going, might get you through that run, you know? Standards do. Okay? You hear me talk about the standards a lot. Steve and I were talking about it yesterday quite a bunch. When I was putting this one together, I was like, oh, I kind of talked to them about standards already. But yeah, it's important. So we're going to talk about it a little bit more. Motivation is an emotion. Discipline compounds, motivation fades. Okay. Discipline, discipline's a system. Okay. You got things that you do. Like I said, motivation fades, discipline compounds. The leaders you admire don't feel different. They're like, how does that guy feel that way? They just act different. They make a choice to act different. You think that every single day when I had to do the training for that stuff that I wanted to, oh, nowadays, I'm like, Dave, I'm just not, I don't feel like doing it, you know? He's like, well, get your ass down here because we got repeats to run at the track. I'm like, yeah, but it's raining, man. It's cold. It's dark. Get your butt down here. We're going to go. Right. I've had business days that felt exactly the same. You guys, you may have one this week. Who knows? But the Ironman races weren't won on race day, guys. So when I say won, for me was completed. It's one in the mornings that you almost quit, right? Same for work, same for business. You don't become successful because you made that final deposit in the bank that kicked you over $1 million for a year. It got you to your goal. Or hey, you landed that first $300,000 job and you put the check in. That's, hey, we did it. We made it. No, you did it. You made it. You succeeded on all the days that it just felt like, frankly, like dog shit. Like you didn't want to do it. Like, I don't even know if I want to do this business. I don't even know why I signed up for this race. I don't even care if I do the couch to 5K. It's not that important to me, right? But you push through and all of a sudden you get that feeling. Like, I can't tell you, like, the finish line is pretty epic to these races. I don't remember. I really don't. A couple. But I remember the funny stories, like, when Mike and I would ride in in April of the spring and come home and my right foot would be a club, because it was too cold to be out there, but we had to get a ride in. I remember Dave, falling off his bike, and I remember, the 100-mile rides that we barely got through and stacked wins and got done, and it wasn't pretty, it was ugly, but we got to the starting line. That's the stuff that I remember, the stuff along the way. There's some lies. There's some lies to motivation, guys. One is that, here's one. I need to feel ready. I gotta feel ready. I'm not going to show up at the starting line of life or business or even a race till I'm ready. Okay. Well, guess what? No one else is ready either, but they're there and they're going to compete. They're going to do business and they're going to do the things. And you're not. You may not. How about this one? I'll start when I'm inspired. I need some inspiration. I gotta get motivated. No, I don't want to do that. Start now. Start now and start doing the things. And we were talking about this. Actually, it was with Wendy yesterday. I was talking to her about. We just got talking about content, and then I've encouraged her to post on her love and kindness threads thing. And it's not her wheelhouse. She doesn't love that, and it's easier for me because I don't know. I enjoy it. I have fun with it, right? And but I was saying it, content and posting, and it's like it's drip, 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 drip over the course of the year. So if you do nothing in January, you lose the opportunity to create some momentum in January. It's gone. You don't get it back. Now you have 11 months to try to do what you want to accomplish. So it just made me think we were talking about that and just encouraging her to post and do her thing and without saying you need to do this and you need to do that because I recognize that stuff that might be more comfortable for me is less comfortable for others. And something that's really comfortable for someone else, I might be like, man, I don't know how you do that. I've got no interest in doing that. Yeah. Um, yeah, Ben says January a low month, started filling them up. Meetings and trainings, and even then like, showing up. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Get out and move. Put some things on the calendar. How about this excuse? Well, the season's just too busy. Okay. But that other guy over there is doing it. And this other girl over here, she's figuring it out. Huh. I wonder how they do that. They do it because they set a standard and they made a decision and they're just exercising some consistency and discipline day in and day out. And guys, there's no magic pill to it. There isn't, you know? And that's why Wendy is starting live 169. There you go, Wendy. I got you in trouble. All right, Ben, I have to go upstairs after this, right? Yeah. Those three things I just said, like I need to feel ready. What was the other one? I'll start when I'm inspired. Season's just too busy, right? They're not reasons. They're not reasons at all. They're just permission to stay stuck. They're just you giving yourself a permission slip to stay stuck and feel okay about it. You just gave yourself a pass. Okay, so cut it out, knock it off. Okay, I talk a lot about Ben Newman from time to time, and Ben is a big influence on me. And Ben's one of the top 5 performance coaches in the world. One of the things that the drum that he beats is standard over feelings, and you'll see me with my standard shirt on from time to time. But I would also say discipline over feelings. Okay, thanks, David. Appreciate you. Miss you, brother. Yeah, have that. There's a rule called the action before emotion rule. Like we're gonna take action before that emotion even sets in. Take the action. That's the who said it the other day? Wiley, I think, said, set the workout clothes out. Put the alarm clock or the phone in the bathroom or whatever in the other room. So you got to get up. And one of the stories Ben tells is that he likes to get up at like 2:45 in the morning, some crazy time, and he knows his wife will be mad if he wakes her up. So he puts the phone in the bathroom, which means he has to get up and scoot across the floor to grab it quickly. So he doesn't feel the wrath, right? So Alex, I don't want to go to the gym these 2 weeks because of all them damn people. Still go though. Yeah, like what would happen if you went and you walked up to some dude that clearly doesn't know what he's doing and said, "Man, hey, looks like you're new here. Need any help? Let me know." What kind of a difference would that make in that dude's life, right? I bet he shows up the next day. He's like, "Gee, shit, that big guy came over and talked to me." He looks like he knows what he's doing. Help somebody out. Yeah. Wendy says, Ben and Brian, I'm planning on going live soon and more than I ever have. Cringe attack coming. Super cringy. Yeah. Guys, action before emotion. So it's like this. Take the action. Number one, take the action. Number two, let the feeling follow. Okay. Repeat until it's identity. Okay. We want to take the action before we feel that feeling of I don't want to do this. However, we're looking for the feeling of that I just did it. I just completed it. Okay. So take the action. Let that feeling follow. Then just rinse and repeat. Hey, why are you calling me out as the new guy? We start at 8 sharp. Guys, I really want you to feel this today because I don't want it to be a hype or a motivation thing. I just want it to be like you recognize that, yeah, you might feel particularly motivated on a specific day, but let the discipline carry the day. Let the standard carry the day. Understand that there's going to be ebbs and flows, and yeah, hey, you might not have slept well or whatever it was. You might have something going on. Somebody's dumped a bunch on you. Whatever it is, okay. Know that your standard, your discipline, your consistency are the things that are going to carry the day. Okay, guys in the chat, what's one action you commit to doing every day, no matter what? You know what mine is. It's right here, right now, happening right now. What's one action you commit to doing every day, no matter what? Do you have one? Comment in the chat if you do. It might be a workout, it might be a sales call, it might be that daily sales huddle, or it might be that quick shop kickoff, roll out the door type thing, 10 minutes with the guys. It might be journaling. You might be Matt Padron and throwing on a 48-pound vest and going around the block. What do you have that you do every day? Dan, daily huddle. I like it. Every single day. And it could be, something like going and checking on a neighbor, something like that, Alex, maybe it's going to the gym. And maybe the next couple of days it's going to be, hey, I'm going to find one person I don't know and just tap them on the shoulder and say, hey, you're new here. Glad to see you showing up. Keep it up. Keep showing up. Whatever it is, just that little thing can ignite something in somebody. And all of a sudden you'll bump into them a month later and they'll be like, you know what? Because you said that, because you noticed me, because you took a second to actually check on me, I've been showing up, and it just gave him that touch point to keep showing up. So this is the time of year where people do go back to the gym, and the regular dudes, it's a grind, right? Because you're like, man, you don't even know what you're doing on that chest press thing. Can I just get in and get my set? But what would it look like if you grabbed him and said, hey man, just show up tomorrow? Okay. Guys, if you're done waiting on motivation, think this or type this. Type it in the chat. Discipline first. Type discipline first in the chat. Okay. That's what I want you to learn today and take away from this is just discipline first. What are the disciplines? Matt says, I definitely don't feel motivated to ruck every single morning. It's my standard and it does not change based on how I feel. And if you guys have been paying attention to Matt's post, you'll see there's some little eyes watching him and actually joining in now and then. And so the reach, guys, is far beyond just what it does for you. Your kids are watching, parents are watching, people that are questioning their own commitment are watching. Okay. Ben says, full transparency. I don't think I have a single daily non-negotiable standard action of any kind. Okay. Yet you're a high achiever. So I would argue that you probably do. And maybe your standard is that you just take care of business. But there may be something. There's probably something there, Ben, that you could put your finger on. If not, there may be something that needs to be created. Like where are you missing the mark? If at all, and dig into that a little bit. Say, what would happen if I just did these things? Discipline first, PT, then read. Simple. It doesn't have to be sexy, guys. Just get it done, right? Do the thing. So, guys, I've got to shoot up the street. The doctor's office is only a couple miles away, but I've got to be there at the bottom of the hour. So after that, I'm going to get myself a 4-foot tall coffee. I'm not bad on no coffee, huh? You guys, maybe I'll get rid of it altogether. I have fun. What you see is what you get. Guys, I appreciate you. I love you all. Post in the chat. Share it out if you would. I appreciate that so much. We're getting a lot of great people here and checking it out and watching it on the rewind. So you guys that hit it on the replay, just type replay or later in the day, or shoot me a fist pump or a smoke signal or something like that. And I'll leave you with this: in a time where the country is everybody's having a hard time being kind to one another, just be kind. Okay. Just be kind. Find some way to tip the scales a little bit. All right. That's what we're trying to do here, as well as level up a little bit on the personal side and the business side, and create some winners. Rachel, that's okay. You're always here. You Dan Bennetted me this morning. You know, he started 8 sharp. Rachel Bennett, we'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys, have fun. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.